The supernatural. The supernatural means anything which is unnatural or beyond nature, i.e. magic, ghosts, witchcraft, etc. This is present in Macbeth from the very beginning, with the appearance on stage of the three witches. In the course of a dozen or so lines, they establish that they can predict the weather, see into the future, talk with animals, and fly. In beginning the play in this way, Shakespeare establishes the supernatural as a central idea of the story, as well as creating a mysterious and sinister mood. This is reinforced by the use of pathetic fallacy, with the witches meeting in the middle of a thunderstorm, whilst later on there are remarks about the terrible weather on the night of Duncan's murder. This is connected with disturbing omens of ghostly moanings, and even an earthquake foreshadowing the chaos and uncertainty that is to come. The theme of the supernatural is closely connected with the idea of appearance and reality. See another video for more on this key theme. Because it raises questions of whether we, the audience, and the characters, can trust what is being shown to us or not. For example, does Macbeth really see a ghostly dagger pointing the way just before he murders Duncan? Certainly, Macbeth has enough presence of mind at this stage of the play to question if the dagger is really there, or if it's just a hallucination due to the extreme mental stress Macbeth is under as he prepares to commit a grave sin. Some film and theatre directors choose not to show the dagger, which distances the audience from Macbeth, as we can't see what he thinks he's seeing. Later in the play, when another questionable appearance is made, the ghost of the recently murdered Banquo, Macbeth is no longer sceptical. He really thinks that the ghost exists, even though no one else on stage can see it. Again, it's up to the director whether they choose to show Banquo's ghost or not. If the audience sees the ghost, they're more likely to empathise with Macbeth. If they don't, then we empathise more with Lady Macbeth and the other eyewitnesses. It's not just Macbeth. Lady Macbeth too is closely associated with the supernatural. Just look at her language as soon as she learns about Macbeth's first encounter with the witches. It is stuffed with dark and evil imagery, which has led some to argue that Lady Macbeth is practically a fourth witch herself, although, to be clear, she is not an actual witch. On the one hand, the supernatural helps to make Macbeth a thrilling and fascinating play. People enjoy being spooked and frightened. Certainly, its reputation as a strange and dark drama is based on the supernatural events, and its most famous scenes and lines are linked to the witches and the spectral goings-on. On the other hand, Shakespeare was writing in a time when belief in the supernatural was more widely held than today. The danger presented by witches was very real to many, including the king at the time, James I, and beliefs in folk tales about ghosts and evil spirits were common. Certainly, in Macbeth, the supernatural is equated with evil. The play, therefore, is as much a warning about the dangers of the supernatural as it is a means to entertain an audience. Furthermore, the supernatural by its very nature is unnatural. Remember that in this play, the unnatural is the root cause of chaos and confusion. The Macbeth's ambition to rule Scotland fuels their unnatural desire to depose the rightful king through regicide. Macbeth then goes further down the bloody path of unnatural behaviour by murdering Banquo and Macduff's family. And who spurs him on? Why, the witches, of course, who delight in the hurly-burly caused by Macbeth's evil. The disruption of nature and turning the world upside down is, after all, their primary aim, as they state in the opening scene. Ultimately, there's nothing super or natural about the supernatural.